Elm Street, why, a quiet road where happy families built their homes. The Miller family was the ideal picture. John, Sarah, and two well-behaved children. But on the night of November 14th, 2007, that perfect facade shattered when a horrific murder occurred right inside their own home. This is the story of the Miller family's Last Supper, a mystery of crime and betrayal hidden behind closed doors. John Miller, 45, was a successful accountant. His wife, Sarah, 42, was a beloved kindergarten teacher. They had two children, Lily, 15, and Tom, 12. Neighbors often spoke of the Millers with admiration. They were kind, always willing to help others, and had a life that seemed to have nothing to complain about. But like every home, there are secrets hidden behind the walls, and these secrets, one day, would be exposed. On that fateful night, November 14th, the Miller family had a normal dinner like any other day. No one could have imagined that it would be the last supper for one family member. The next morning, when Lily didn't show up for school, a friend went to the house and discovered something horrific. Sarah Miller was dead in the living room with multiple injuries. The house showed no signs of forced entry, and no valuable items were missing. This quickly pointed suspicion towards those inside the house. Although John Miller appeared grief-stricken and cooperative, detectives began to find suspicious signs. John and Sarah's seemingly perfect marriage was on the verge of collapse. Sarah had just discovered that John had been having an affair with a colleague for months. Not only that, but John was also deeply in massive gambling debt that Sarah was unaware of. A major argument erupted that evening. John tried to convince Sarah not to divorce, but she was resolute. And that's when things spiraled out of control. Their children testified that they heard shouting that night, but then everything went eerily silent. John claimed he was asleep and heard nothing. During the crime scene examination, police found a crucial piece of evidence, a wedding ring, found under the rug near Sarah's body. The ring belonged to John Miller. Furthermore, a deeper forensic analysis found John Miller's DNA under Sarah's fingernails, indicating a struggle had occurred. Faced with irrefutable evidence, John Miller finally confessed. He admitted that in a fit of rage, he murdered his wife after a fierce argument over his debts and affair. He tried to stage the scene to look like a robbery, but he couldn't erase every trace of the truth. John Miller was sentenced to life imprisonment. Their two children, Lily and Tom, lost both parents on the same night, a tragedy that nothing can compensate for. The Last Supper on Elm Street is a horrifying reminder that sometimes the greatest dangers lurk within our own homes, behind closed doors. Secrets, no matter how well hidden, will eventually be exposed. What are your thoughts on this case? What lessons can we learn? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Cold Case Files, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future episodes.